Why don't why don't you just stop spamming people, you lowlife? That was a comment I got on social media when I was posting about cold emailing. That's a good one. Cold email sales took my business to the next level and completely ignited everything. And now I have a business that consistently does 5 figures a month in revenue. So no one's gonna tell me that it doesn't work. Good try though, you tried. Okay, so let's talk about a few really important things that you wanna make sure you are doing in your own cold emails so that you can use this strategy to strike up new conversations and ultimately land clients. Another reason this stuff is really important is because if Gmail, meaning Google, sees that you are sending a lot of cold emails to people who weren't already contacts, and too many of those people aren't even opening your email, you run the risk of your address being blacklisted. This is a bad thing. This is why so many people who offer cold emailing as a service, meaning you hire them to do your cold emailing for you, they have multiple email addresses that they will send cold emails from. They have backups, essentially. Let's just avoid that happening in the first place. We're gonna start with the subject line because that is where it all begins. Your subject line serves one purpose: to get the recipient to open your email. That's it. You have to put yourself in their shoes. They're getting an email from a total stranger, and people typically don't like strangers, especially on the internet, and they probably already know that you are going to try to sell them something. So they are on guard and they are skeptical. When it comes to your subject line, all you have to do is give them a glimpse of what the email is about. That's it. Tell them what to expect. I see a lot of people use subject lines like, "I'll get you 1 million followers on Instagram," or something equally gross. Not only is this dishonest, but it's spammy as hell. More often than not, my subject line is something like working with company name or writing for company name, since I'm a writer. Sometimes I will use the subject line, question about your blog. That's it, but that's so boring. Call it boring, but it works. And I think it works partly due to the fact that it is so boring. It's plain and straightforward and simple. It's great if you want to test out different subject lines and see what really resonates with your own audience. So to help you out there, I've put together a list of 60 cold email subject lines. You can access this for free, so I will drop that link below this video. Let's move to the email itself. The email should start with the recipient's name. Dear Jim. Hi Barb. Good morning, Joe. Not Dear Sir or Madam, and not hi. I get cold emails every week that start with hi, period. Bye. You need to personalize these emails. If you don't have the first name of the person you're emailing, go find it. Next, your opening sentences. You need to immediately clarify who you are, what you do, and why you're reaching out. My name is Megan and I'm a writer. I'm reaching out because I'm interested in creating blogs for company name. Skip the small talk, they don't care. You can still be friendly and warm without engaging in this long, drawn-out small talk. For the rest of the email, you can continue to give a little more information about yourself, but not too much, because very importantly, this is not about you, it's about them. One thing you want to highlight in your cold email is how they benefit from this relationship. What do they get out of it? That should be the focal point of your cold email. What do they get out of it? You need to give them a reason to care, because when you first send that cold email, they don't care. They have no reason to. You want to finish your cold email with a very strong call to action, or CTA. For me and my students in Revenue Spark, this usually means asking for a phone call, or what's more likely the case, a Zoom call. You can offer a few potential times that they can choose from, or you can ask if they have a calendar link where you can reserve a time. I want to reiterate our goals here. The goal of the subject line is to get them to open the email. The goal of the email is to schedule a phone call. The reason we want to get them on the phone is because that's a really good opportunity to build trust and comfort, and it also makes it a lot easier for you and your prospect to get to know each other more. You might be thinking, well, I can do that over email. You can, but it's going to take way longer and it makes it way easier for that prospect to flake on you. A phone call is much more immediate. If you get major phone anxiety like I used to, I've got a whole video on how you can overcome that, so I will drop that link in the description below. Note that nowhere in our cold email are we talking about our rates. We don't even really talk about our services that much. Tell them what you do. Yes, I will tell people I'm a writer and I work with brands to help them rank higher in Google and get more organic traffic. But that's about it, because remember, this is about them, not you. All of those details you can get into more once you've got them on the phone. So that's kind of an overview of how you can write an effective cold email template that you can use to go out and land clients. I've got about 5 templates that I will rotate between when I'm ready to bring on new clients, and I've made those available for you to copy and paste. So if you would like to access those 5 templates, I'm dropping the link in the description below. So you've sent your cold email, now what? Now you wait. You wait for 2 days. If you don't get a response in 2 days, you follow up. Following up is a mandatory part of cold emailing. You very often will not hit a home run on the first try, and that's okay, but that means that you have to follow up. Most of your prospects are going to need, a little bit of a nudge. Personally, I will follow up twice, meaning they get 3 emails from me total. The first cold email and then 2 follow-up emails. I know people who follow up way more. I know people who send 10 follow-up emails. Personally, I will chase a little bit, but I won't chase a lot. If I've sent 3 emails and they've opened those 3 emails and they're just ignoring me, I move on with my life. I've learned that there are plenty of prospects out there who will be very interested in what I have to offer, and they'll be interested in at least having a conversation. So I don't spend too much time or energy trying to chase down people and convince them that they should talk to me. That's just how I do it. I've used a combination of LinkedIn and email outreach to grow my business to 5 figures a month in revenue, and now I teach other professionals how to do the same. If you'd like to learn more about possibly working with me, I'm dropping a link below where you can learn more about my program Revenue Spark, and if you are interested in discussing enrolling, you can book a call and talk with me further. Give this video a thumbs up if you've made it this far, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I've got lots of videos that you can watch that'll help you land more clients for your business. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video.